Right, look, loads to get through today. And I guess we'll start off with Luis Diaz because that's the most prominent story. And there's two things that have happened over the past 24, well, let's say 72 hours. So first of all, we had a story that came out about Lucho's agent telling Barcelona what the price would be and that Liverpool would want in excess of £100 million for Luis Diaz. Today, the Daily Mirror have ran a piece to say, again, similar, Barcelona have shown an interest in Liverpool forward Luis Diaz. And that's no surprise to us. We've known about Diaz's fondness for Barcelona. We've also known about Barcelona's fondness for him. But we also know that Barcelona don't have any levers left by the looks of it. And they probably can't afford it. So I thought to myself, well, that's probably put that one to bed then. But then again, more news comes up today from Get French Football News that said PSG are looking at Luis Diaz as a replacement for Kylian Mbappe. Now, again, I would say you're going to have to pay a load of money if that's the case. But I don't know what Luis Diaz's stance would be. I mean, would he look at PSG as being a good move to go from Liverpool to PSG? I don't know. I could understand the Barcelona thing because, of course, he's admitted that that was his dream move from when he was younger, and that's understandable. Players coming from South America often have a penchant for wanting to go and play to Real Barcelona. That's okay. But PSG, I feel like that would be a sideways or backward step in his career. But it also brings me to the question, I wonder, are we looking to sell Diaz? Or is this a coincidence? Because to see Barcelona's name come up, that's one thing. But to see Barcelona and now PSG's name come up, that makes it a little bit more interesting to me that stories around Diaz and his future are starting to come out. So what I'd like from you guys, if you're watching this, is let me know what you think. Is this just coincidental? Are his agent or other clubs testing the water ahead of the summer? Or do you think maybe the club have briefed that if the right offer came in, they'd be willing to listen to it? I don't know the answer. This is a genuine, sincere question. So would love to know what you guys think about it. It's official, Diaz agent trying to sell him. It definitely does feel that way. It does have a touch of the shop window aspect to it. But again, the question would be, is Diaz agent trying to move him on, or is Diaz agent working off a brief that maybe the club wouldn't be against listening to an offer? Haven't got a clue on the answer to this, by the way, so I'm not trying to steer a narrative. I'm just trying to get a talking point going. Only a Parisian would think PSG is a better club than Liverpool. It isn't. Yeah, you're right. It isn't a better club. And normally you'd say, okay, PSG, money. But like, they've lost a lot of their stars. So obviously Neymar's gone, Messi's gone, Mbappe's about to go. And they're looking to somewhat rebuild. And they've got players like Barcola, Dembele. They've got Xavi Simons coming back as well from RB Leipzig. They're probably going to bring in Lenny Yoro, or they're looking to bring in Lenny Yoro from, I think, Lille, if my memory's right. So, yeah, they are trying to rebuild in a different way. But I don't know. Look, I think for us, as a selling club, if indeed we are going to sell, I mean, it's about getting the highest figure possible, and no better man than Michael Edwards to do that, as we've seen with previous transfers. Barcelona, some of the players he moved on to, of course, to Bournemouth, and now we'll see what happens here. But I do expect, if he is sold this summer, and I truly have no idea, I would expect that Liverpool will recoup a fairly large transfer fee. My own guess, I don't think the club would look to do business for less than 70. I know that 100 was mentioned for Barcelona, but realistically, I don't think Luis Diaz is worth 100 million quid, if I'm being really, really honest about it. So let's wait and see what way this one all works out. But it's definitely an interesting one. So what I want to know again is it the agent, is it the club, or is it just a coincidence? Do let me know what way you're thinking.